Hey there, how are we all? Well, today we're gonna talk something very important. Well, are you the one who enrolled in quite a few spoken English institutes and still not able to achieve the fluency that you always wanted to? Are you tired of learning grammar? Maybe you bought a lot of spoken English books. You read newspaper on a consistent basis. You try all that you can, but still somewhere along the way you feel that your English is not improving at a speed or at a rate that you wanted to improve. Or if you are the one who is not able to get promoted because of this freaking English, you have your IJP rolled out, but you are not able to crack that IJP because of your communication skill. Or you could be someone who is aspiring to become a very good public speaker. Or you could be a lecturer at your school or college. The English is very important, but you are not able to be fluent. Maybe you are technically very sound, but when it comes to conversing in English becomes a barrier. Or you could be a student simply, and maybe you had your studies, you had your schoolings, all of them were in Tamil or XYZ regional languages, but as soon as you hit colleges, as soon as you hit schools, and everything seems to be quite new, you are not able to understand your lecturer, you are not able to understand the students who come from the other states or other part of your country. Or you could have been given a task, or you would take a seminar, and communication threats you there. So if you encounter all these problems, the practical way is to think in English. You need to train your brain to think in English, and trust me, that helped me personally. Yes, it is easier said than done, because even I had the teething troubles when I started thinking in English, because it requires skill, it requires you being conscious, and this is something that you need to put in your effort consciously. Right, but it is, if you ask me, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. For me, it was possible, so it should be for you, right? And if you do anything consistently for about 30 days, that can possibly become one of your habits. You can develop that habit if you do something continuously for 30 days. So if you start thinking in English for about 30 days, I think that can possibly become your habit. Right, and thinking in English is, I would say, it is hard, but it is possible. I'm going to share with you those 4 tips that helped me, that made wonder in my journey of becoming fluent. Right, the tip number 1 is that you got to start small, right? Especially if you're a beginner, you can start small. Let me give you an example now. So right now I'm in my room. As I'm turning my head around, as I'm looking around, I'm just noticing everything. I started naming everything in English, right? Let's say I'm seeing fan, chair, switches, right? Mobile phone, cords, pillows, the screen, window. So everything, then anything that you notice, just name them in English. Every single object, everything that you see. Right, and whatever that you think, the imagination, like your feelings and everything. So start with words. So that is number 1, because it is highly possible that you would think about them in your mother tongue, but I think that is something that you should get rid of. Okay, and number 2 is that you need to start creating small sentences out of what you do in your day-to-day life, small activities, right? For instance, in my case, I'm talking to you right now. I'm recording this video now. My friend is out for lunch, and I'm curious to know what would be served for lunch. I have a lot of dirty clothes stocked up. I need to do laundry by the end of the day, because tomorrow is Monday. I don't want to postpone doing laundry. I'm gonna call up my parents now. It's been a week now since I spoke with them, so I'm going to call them now. So this is how you can think about your activities in English, right? And trust me, that will help. Okay, and the next thing is that the practice. In fact, nothing works better than practice, and practice makes a man perfect. And if you rightly practice, and that's gonna do wonder, right? So probably you could talk to the kids in your home or in your neighborhood in English. And if you are confident about any subject, not just about English, but if you're confident about any subject, you can teach people, right? So you can create that opportunity and you can teach people in English, because when you do so, you become confident, and that's going to improve your memory. Your memory gets stronger. Okay, and acquaint with someone who's better at English, who's better than English, because when you listen to people or when you talk to people who's better than you, you get to listen or you get to observe a lot of vocabularies that they use and the pronunciation tips. Yeah, it is possible for you to observe the pronunciation tips from them. So talk to people who are better at English, right? And the tip number 4 is that you gotta get yourself surrounded by English speaking environment. I know it is kind of tough. In fact, it is tough being a non-native English speakers, because you are not born into an English speaking family, or you are not born into English speaking country, where getting surrounded by English speaking environment is a little tough. But then if you ask me, it is possible, in a way that you think, as I said, if you follow all these 3 steps that I told you, it is quite possible, right? That's about it. The last tip that I want to leave you with is that you can plan up your day in English. For example, as soon as you wake up from the bed, you can think about what are the actions or whatever the activities that you're going to do for the day. And even before you go to bed, just spend about like 5 to 10 minutes thinking about how your day went, so you can recap the activities that you went through for the day. And that way you're gonna get yourself exposed to more English, right? Because the more that you think, the better you can get. As simple as that, right? So that's about it. Just start with small words, and then start with framing sentences, small sentences, and train your brain to think in English, and practice a lot, and surround yourself with English. I think if you do so, I would say the more effort that you're going to put, the more passion that you show towards this language, the quicker you can become fluent, and you can also improve your pronunciation skill. Okay, so that's about it. So thank you so much. I hope that you found it interesting and useful, and I would see you in my next video. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Bye bye.